Hi, I'm Alex Archibald. I've been buying and selling antiques since I was a kid. Over the years, generations of our family have gotten involved in the business, and I'll search just about anywhere I can to find hidden treasures both big and small. I never know what I'll turn up next. It's about exploring new places, seeing new sights, and having fun. And even though sometimes I get over my head, we try and make things a little better along the way. This is Curiosity. Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode. You might notice that I'm in a familiar looking site. It's a storage facility. That's because I ended up bidding and winning a storage locker, which is supposed to be down this hallway somewhere. And we're gonna go through it. Trying to figure out where we are. Hopefully we get some lights on in here. This is it here. It's not a very big unit, but what was inside looked kind of interesting. Before I opened the door up, they actually gave me the keys. Normally they come and open it up for you. In this case, they put the keys on. I'm gonna try and find a cart or a dolly somewhere so that I can start hauling this stuff out. It's random, there's just like a dog walking around. Whose dog are you? Hello, puppy. He's friendly. That's good. At least it's not an angry dog that I'm not supposed to be in here. Let's see if we can find a cart and then we'll do a little offloading. So let's do a little storage locker removal, see if we can find some treasure. Let's go. Well, I was able to find a cart, and it's actually a pretty good one. You could load a lot of stuff in here. It's got sides that go all the way up. Super heavy. Let's see what we've got. Did I do this right? Should just be a twist like that. Oh, the whole thing comes out. Oh, this one's really jammed up. There we go. Okay, not a lot of stuff, which is okay, but it looked fairly tidy. And the reason why I bid on this unit, okay, it's got this nice sort of shark fan. That thing will come in handy. Some okay looking shoes. These are Guess. I think are just called G by Guess shoes. But, you know, when somebody has some okay shoes and you got the Adidas bags and stuff, there's a chance that there might be some better quality things. So you think you wouldn't want to leave your nice shoes behind. Suitcases and stuff. So what we're going to do, because there's a pile of people here right now, we're going to load all this stuff up in the car and we'll do the dig at home. Because I don't want to get everything all laid out here, and I have a feeling I'm going to need some tables and get some stuff set up, but I've got a good fan. Total price paid is a couple $100 for this unit, but even that fan alone is probably worth nearly the entry, probably like, you know, $100 fan. It's a good fan. And then if we're lucky, there'll be some other stuff in here that's worthwhile. So let's get this stuff loaded up in the vehicle and we'll get home and we'll do a little unboxing. I'm curious to see what's in all these bags. Well, there's the pile, and I will say that bag is super heavy, super duper heavy. There's definitely more than clothes in there. Well, clothes and some other stuff. Unit is cleared out. I'm gonna go get my damage deposit back, or my clearing deposit back, which is $100. And we'll drag this stuff home and do a little unboxing, shall we? Okie dokie. Well, now that I am home and in a nice calm environment without random dogs running around a storage facility, albeit they seem friendly, I can set up some tables, which I've started to do. I might set up another one too. And I can start going through all these bins and boxes and bags and stuff. So let's carry this one over. Let's maybe lay this stuff out first and see what we got to work with. So, price for the unit, again, $200. The Guess shoes are, I think, about $75 new. They're obviously not new anymore. They're filled with decorative glass beads, but those are still usable. There's a nice globe here, too. Let's get some of this stuff out. What do we have? It's a skull. Actually, that looks like a What is that, like coyote? Or it looks more like, it doesn't look like a dog skull really. It looks more like a cat skull in a way. What do you guys think? What's that from? At least it's not human. Maybe that's a canine skull. Unsure, but there's a skull in here. Interesting. Nice black oceans globe. And it's newer because you always look to the east and see if it was USSR. And if it says Russia, it's a little bit on the newer side. Or if you go way back even further, it would have said Russia again. But anyway, nice decorative black globe. That's probably, you know, like a $40 item there. And, oh, that's where these glass beads are coming from. Sort of a decorative sort of vase. Oh, there's a safe deposit box key. And a cigarette, which I don't smoke. The random stuff that ends up in these storage units. Little shelf. And a random bag of stuff. Let's see what's in here. In the random bag of stuff, there's some books, some motivational type stuff, some receipts for going shopping. Okay, let's set that down. Let's go grab some more. In the bin, we've got a bag of chips. Well, you know you're in Canada when you see ketchup chips. I don't think those are popular in many other places. Brand new thing of lighter fluid. I'm gonna put that over in the usable pile. I can still use that for filling up lighters. There are some laptop, looks like some charging cables for laptops. This is like all cables and stuff in here. So maybe in one of these other bags we'll find, looks like somebody had an iPhone. So iPhone cables, couple paintbrushes, which look to be not expensive ones, but usable. Unused paintbrushes, you can go use those for stain or something. And a bunch of cables in that one. I brought this big black bag down. This is a huge bag. I don't know what purpose that would normally have, but that is a massive bag. And we have a shoe. Le Chateau. It's a sort of clubwear company that I think went out of business a few years back. We've got some clothes. We'll probably end up finding some stuff for charity. Case. Looks like eyelashes or something in there. Chunk of wood, more clothes. So you're always bound to find something that you can get to charity. Mountain Equipment Co-op backpack. That's like a little, Mountain Equipment Co-op's expensive stuff actually. I'll put that on the check that out pile. But if you see MEC stuff like that, you know, it's generally pretty good. There's another shoe, it's Guess, but it doesn't match. So we've got all kinds of stuff in here, like definitely lots of clothes, but there's also, oh, there's the other shoe. If the shoe fits, well, in this case, not for me, doesn't match my outfit. But I definitely see we got a lot of clothes and stuff in here. That's one of those little hamper bags. What is this? Oh, that's a big suitcase in there. Makeup? What do you think? Lancome. Yeah, this was a makeup. This looks like the type of makeup bag you get from Lancome if you go on their gift with purchase kind of week and they're doing a promotion or something and they go, oh yeah, come on down. Spend $100 and get a free carry bag. Free carry bag with nothing in it. Yep, it's empty. Well, I see something a little bit more promising. You guys see what I see? Michael Kors is a brand name purse in here. Needs a little cleaning, but it's the real deal. And it doesn't look like there's anything in it. But Michael Kors is a pretty good brand. So a little bit of cleaning on that, a little bit of leather polish maybe on there, can bring that back up to its former glory. So that's a good piece. Yeah, another purse. This time it looks like it's a Guess purse. Oh, Gucci. Huh. All right, so we've got some high-end purses. Quality looks pretty good. The leather feels nice. Stitching on the handles looks nice and even. I think that's real. So I got a Gucci handbag. Okay. I can see you can actually get this mended. So the little beading around the edge is worn, but that can be fixed. That's not an impossible fix for somebody who does that sort of stuff. So I've got 2 designer purses already. I think we're okay in terms of the profit margin here, but maybe some of this other stuff I should be looking at to see if they're brand names too. Obviously this person liked brand names. What else we got? What brand is that? That looks like, is it Coach? Maybe it just looks like Coach. You'd think it would have a name on it. But that kind of has, that sort of pattern bag looks like a brand name sort of thing. Let's see if I can find a name on it somewhere. Well, I don't see a name on it. The stitching isn't as precise. I think it's meant to look kind of like a Louis Vuitton kind of bag in a way. I will check it out because you never know. But all kinds of purses and bags and stuff in here. Never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's just a sack of socks. But so far, a couple designer purses is nice. Never hurts to find Gucci when you least expect it. I thought with maybe those nice running shoes that I saw in the unit that this person might have had a little bit more expensive taste. We'll see. So far, at least a couple purses that look all right. Nothing. Okay, I've moved on to one of the big hockey bags. Hockey tower. Okay. And okay, right off the hop, another purse. And feels like it's decent quality. It is, what does it say on it? Coach. So Coach purse. Again, a little bit of dye. We'll clean that right back up. We'll put that in the pile of miscellaneous good purses. Obviously they had good taste when it came to purses and stuff. Let's see, we got some clothes in here. Got a leather jacket. And that is, got sort of an Italian name to it. So some coats. I'll probably go through all these clothes and see what can be donated and what might be able to be used by my daughter if she's got any interest in it. She likes thrifting, and this is pretty much just bringing a thrift store right to her. Nice Adidas sort of jumper. Don't want to drop that. But it looks like everything is kind of just thrown in here. I want to be cautious with what I film because I don't want to accidentally get their undies on camera. Super Triple Goose. What that is. It's another jacket. So I'm going to dump this bag out and sort it. Oh, look, it even came with a donation bag, so I can put stuff directly into it. Keep things nice and tidy. Well, I got a little Adidas gym bag here. Inside, another brand name bag or little purse, DKNY. Definitely got my money back out of the purses and stuff. Some beat up glasses. Doubt whether those do not look like part of a door. Don't look like they're brand name. It's frames and lenses and stuff. A little bag. Lots of bags, Puma. Well, a few designer finds so far. This last bag is actually quite heavy, so we'll see what it has in it. Well, drill. Still has power. Nice little drill. I wonder if the drill bits are in here. Oh, there's I think that's a portable charging station. You plug it in and you can charge your iPhone and stuff on the go. A multi-pen. I used to love these things when I was in school. I had one that I mailed away from an Archie comic. Yes, I mailed away from an Archie comic to get an Archie brand pen like this. And it had like every color, and I was so proud of it. You know what? I might actually still have that thing somewhere in the basement, one of my boxes. But I don't know, the kids might think that's kind of cool. Well, another Gucci purse. Nothing inside of it, but the purse itself is all right. Some belts. Lots of bags full of stuff in here. Have yet to find any of the computers or laptops or things that go to all those plugins. Just a bunch of paint. Birthday stuff. Sometimes you wonder why a person stores this kind of stuff, but you expect they're going to go back for it. These records? Records. Kate Bush? You deserve better than that, Kate Bush. It's all scratched up, unfortunately. That would have been a good album. Let's see. Mr. Acker Bilk. Nilsson. That's a good album too. Son of Schmilson. What was the big one on that? He had a lot of big hits that you wouldn't necessarily know was Nilsson. Like, I Can't Live If Living Is Without You, that song, that's him. Harry Nilsson, that one's busted. Montavani. J.J. Cale, that would have been good. Minnie Riperton, that's, whose mom is that? Minnie Riperton is, I think she's a comedian that was on Bridesmaids. Gosh, my mind has gone blank right now. Hate it when that happens. Hate when I take that with you. Greatest hits of Salsa Orchestra, Isley Brothers, Air Supply, Dean Martin, Zamfir. How did that get in there? Johnny Mathis, Floyd Kramer. Well, there's a few good albums in there. Shame that they're all loose and scratched up. Would have been nice if they had their covers. Digging through the bag, found some shoes. Got some Chuck Taylors, classic Converse. You got Puma shoes. Better to find Puma shoes than Puma pants. Walk, walk, walk. Coach shoes, which probably would have been super expensive or pretty expensive. I don't get it. I don't think they're really all that good looking, but who am I to say? But look at this. There's a really nice condition North Face jacket in here, and these things are super expensive. So I guess this ended up being a good unit for the clothes. Didn't find any jewelry or anything so far. I have a little bit left to go through. There's an Oilers baseball hat. A little bit left to go through here, but I'm not feeling super optimistic I'm going to find that much more treasure. I am, however, on the last bag. And sometimes you just never know what you're going to find. So I won't call it quits until I call it quits. So as it turns out, this Shark Flex Breeze fan, which you can see is rotating, found the cord for it in the box of all the cords, and online they sell for $470 for that fan. So I'd like to think that the money for this unit we got back on the fan, and I will use that. I can certainly use that in the garage if I'm working on cars, to ventilate, to help dry things, or even in the house. It's just a good fan. As for the rest of it, well, there's all sorts of designer purses. There's some designer clothes or expensive clothes, the North Face jacket, which those are like a few $100 on their own, the shoes. So there's probably a couple $1,000s worth of stuff out of this $200 investment. The rest of it, well, it's loaded back up to go to charity. So all the clothes and things that I don't think we can use, off it goes. And these other cords, they're gonna go too. I'm just gonna make sure the remote for that thing isn't in here. But I would say at the end of the day, it was a worthwhile investment. There wasn't really a whole lot of stuff that's necessarily easy to sell. Mind you, if I put the purses online, I'm sure I could get a couple $100 back out of purses right away. But I'm gonna let my daughter and the ladies in my life have a look through the stuff, see if there's anything they can use, and then we'll try and sell the rest to get our money back. But all in all, not too bad. So another adventure, and who knew that a storage unit like that would have so many designer handbags? I've got several Gucci bags, Coach, DKNY, Michael Kors, and they all look to be authentic. The stitching looks right, the tags, everything look good on it. But they're gonna need a little bit of cleaning. That's okay. People do collect vintage handbags or used handbags like that. They're still expensive even on the secondhand market. So I have no doubt that we'll get our money back out of this unit. Plus there might be a few things that, like I said, my daughter, wife, or my son's girlfriends can use. So we'll let them pick through some things. But guys, I hope you enjoyed today's adventure. I got to go on a little trip and find some things, and we're able to also donate a whole bunch of stuff to charity, and that's always a good day. But guys, thanks again for watching. We'll see you all soon. And as always, bye for now.